Energy naturally aligns with the fastest moving energy in the space, with love, compassion, and enlightenment being the fastest moving frequencies the soul produces. When slower moving energies like fear, guilt, and shame encounter these faster moving emotions, those negative states get triggered to the surface for healing purposes. That's why I always say, triggers are your healing friend and not your healing foe. When those negative emotions are at the surface, it is a perfect time to self-reflect and transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. Carl Jung famously taught that what irritates you about others leads you to an understanding of yourself. As humans, how can we transform denser, darker emotions into love, compassion, and enlightenment? That's my question. That was my challenge until I started healing from my childhood trauma 11 years ago. One way I found to release my emotional pain was to spend time in nature, called ecotherapy. One of the biggest lessons I have learned from Native Americans is how to be in reciprocal relationship with nature for our collective benefit. When I pulled around a tight corner at Yellowstone and ran directly into an approaching herd of buffalo, my intuition guided me quickly to establish a calm, loving relationship with them. I didn't honk my horn like other drivers across the street. I opened my window and spoke to them in a loving, maternalistic way. Changing the world is an inside job, so my intuition led me to express love in order to receive love back. I know that I get what I give. The buffalo did exactly that by calmly swarming my car, bringing their young within arm's distance of me. Let's listen to my 1-minute video.
You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Hi. You got red dogs. You guys got red dogs. I love you guys. You're so awesome. You guys are so awesome. Oh my gosh, look at, they're all here at my car. Oh my gosh. Look at the little red dog. Yay. They're so amazing. Look at them, a little red dog. Yay, little red dog. Oh my gosh. Hi. You guys are awesome. Look at you. You're so beautiful. You guys are so beautiful. And the last one. Bye.
While I had an amazing experience with the buffalo, most of the comments I received were not complimentary. Here are a couple regarding my voice to give you a taste of their triggered responses. I chose my voice because it is a bioacoustic representation of my high vibrating soul, which is exactly what triggers lower vibrating emotions in others. While receiving those comments was not enjoyable, they showed me that my presence in Yellowstone was effective from a healing perspective, so my heart was full of compassion for these comments. One commenter wrote, "Her voice is enough to make one of them bison go bat nuts." I responded with, "The famous psychologist Carl Jung once shared some great wisdom. What irritates you about others leads you to an understanding of yourself." If you'd like some help in learning how to self-reflect on why you project so much negativity from your heart, here is a link to my free ebook titled 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies. I use these messages as opportunities to share my healing wisdom. I do not internalize their negativity. I provide them with an opportunity to transform their emotional wounds into personal wisdom while maintaining my high vibrating soul. Not internalizing other people's crap is a choice, not a requirement. Only you have sovereignty over your own soul. Here's one more. Like they can understand the English language. I replied, "Do infants, plants, and other animals understand the English language? No. Do they benefit from being spoken to in a loving way? Yes." Instead of these people thinking about why I might be doing that, like speaking the way I did, they just react. I didn't plan the buffalo. I just pulled around a corner and they were in the middle of the street. I had nowhere to go, so I projected love from my heart in the hopes that I would receive love back in return, a reciprocal relationship. It worked for me, evidenced by my safety in the moment and the large number of views on my YouTube short. Another person said, "That woman would drive me crazy. You guys are so amazing." I responded with the same Carl Jung quote about being triggered leading to self-awareness, as we can question why compliments and a maternal voice trigger the person. Childhood trauma. Also, when people complained about my voice, I asked them if they were aware that they are in control of the volume on their device. I added that I was sharing my own incredible experience, and they are responsible for creating their own enjoyable experiences as well by turning down the volume. I was responsible for creating a safe reality for myself, which I did, and they are responsible for creating their own reality rather than projecting their problems onto me. I challenge all of you watching today to step out of the artificial, left-brain, concrete cages of the city. Turn off your television, put your bare feet on the living grass, and let the fluid intelligence of nature recalibrate your soul. You do not need an external institution to heal you. The earth is your mother, and her medicine is completely free. Take control back of your own soul and realize that true sovereignty is led from within, not from without.